Welcome back, viewers. It's still the State of Nations with Driven TV, and I'm still your host, and with me in the studio is the spokesman for PDP in Oyo State, Engineer Akim Olatunji. Over to the next question, Engineer. Looking at the Edo election coming up, and as we know, the mega park rally is ongoing and it took place a few days ago. So, what do you have to say about the Edo election as a PDP spokesman for Oyo State?
Well, the parties were prepared, and we are comparing notes with our counterparts in Edo, and we also have people that resides in Edo. So, if the elections goes, free and fair, PDP will surely carry the day, and we are not even disturbed, because Edo people are trying to put an end to godfatherism. And apart from that is that you see a situation whereby a person determines the fate of millions of people. You understand that? So, definitely a lot of people's destiny will be jeopardized. And that is why it is not a battle of Governor Obaseki and Yamu. It is about the good people of Edo State to liberate themselves from the political hyenas. So who have find a way of dipping their hands into the covers of the government. So, and you see, it is people's commonwealth, and the man Obaseki believes that whatever belongs to Edo State should be utilized for the good people of Edo State. And I believe that majority of the people in Edo State are already keying into that agenda.
All right. Earlier this week, on the 15th of September, a story came out that Tinubu said the people of Edo State should not vote for Obaseki. That is not fit, to be the governor of Edo State. As a PDP spokesman again, what's your take on this?
Well, you see, that statement was political, and it's like when a comedian is talking, do you take him serious? So I believe that average Edo people will never take Ashwaju Ahmed Tinubu serious. So, he has to campaign for his own party. That's just it. It was just a political statement. It is not a fact on ground. So, as far as Edo people are concerned, Obaseki is the best thing ever to happen to that state.
Still on godfatherism, do you think any administration can survive, can do well without being associated to godfathers?
No, you see, there are different ways. There are different godfatherism, right? For instance, there are some godfathers, right? Because even angel, we have the satanic angel, and we have the godly ones. You understand that? The same thing applies to godfathers, right? So when in a situation whereby they are trying to convert the commonwealth of the people into their personal own, that's when the problem comes in. You understand that? But on a good day, right? Even in church, you have godfathers. Godfathers are to guide. But when the godfather is turning to another thing, definitely he has to be put in check. And that is what has happened in Edo.
All right. Now, speaking about the electricity and the hike in fuel price in the country, as PDP and leading administration of Oyo State, what does the government have for the people of Oyo State?
Well, we are not the one that is increasing that has increased the electricity tariff.
As the state government, it affects because the people of Oyo State it affects the government.
Definitely. But it's not our own policy. It's APC government policy. Do you understand that? In Oyo State, you see, what the only thing that we can say is to advise our people to shine their face when next the election comes. That's 2023 general election. Because had it been they didn't vote the APC, we will not be experiencing what we are experiencing today. Imagine, at a time the coronavirus is ravaging the entire world, that has paralyzed a lot of businesses, that a lot of people have lost their jobs. That's the same time that the APC administration of President Muhammadu Buhari came up with increase in electricity tariff, increase in fuel price. And not only that, even the charges at the ports. So all these things, right, how do they expect our people to cope? That is what we are asking. But people are giving them their mandate. You understand? They can only wait, because this government, even if you protest, right, I'm telling you, you see them rolling out ammo tanks against our people. So what we are trying to advise people is to shine their face, because even I think they have even lost touch with the reality on ground. Mr. Shehu Garba was saying the last time that prices of foodstuff has come down in the market. I don't know where his own market is located. Probably maybe his market is in his dream or is in heaven. I don't know. If not, how will you be telling me that bag of rice that is being sold at 30,000 naira has come down away from 6,500, 7,000 naira that they met it in 2015. So that's not what they promised. What we believe that if things is getting better, right, people supposed to be feeling it, to be experiencing it, to be seeing it. But now there's nothing like that. But for the mere fact that what they were not enjoying prior to 2015, they are enjoying it now. And that is why they are forgetting the people. They are no more paying electricity tariff at, being a member of the federal government, and being officials of the federal government. So they are no more buying food stuff in the market. They don't pay for fuel. They don't pay for anything. It is just free of charge. That's why they could be telling us that food stuff has gone down. When we came in, Governor Seyi Makinde said that he's not going to overburden people. Go round. He has never increased taxes or charges or any levy at all. And we've been managing to increase the IGR. The only thing is that you discover that there are a lot of leakages under the last administration, which this administration tried to block. And once you block all those things, right, definitely the IGR will increase. And the efficiency of government, you make people believe in that government. But what we have seen at the federal level is that their own lapses, their own inefficiency, they are now passing it to Nigerians. You understand? Billions of naira have been stolen at by government officials. So all those leakages and wastages, they are now passing the buck to our people to bear. And that is why it is highly necessary for Nigerians to always consider PDP as the best alternative and vote PDP in the next election, right from the local government election that is coming up in Oyo State and the federal government, the national and state elections in 2023. Because if PDP controls the federal, we think like African Nigerians, we do things like African Nigerians, and we bring succor for Nigerians.
Thank you very much, Engineer.